Hey friends, Kitty, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. If so, you can subscribe, of course. And yeah, so today's video is going to be a mix of a chatty get ready, I guess, and then a first impressions, because I do have a few products that I do want to test out and see them and just see what they are. I actually have them all in here and some of them are in there, but I have them all and stuff like that, and I'm really excited to be doing this. I want to do like a chatty get ready me, but I think I'm going to save that as a Q&A type one towards the end of the month, but we're going to do one today. It's going to be like a chatty get ready me, first impressions all mashed into one. Yes, super fun and stuff. I'm super excited trying out the Life's a Drag palette finally, and then trying a couple other interesting products. So yeah, I don't really want to have a long intro. Let's just get right into it. Okay, so I have two different primers and they're basically like the same thing, so I think I'm going to try one on one side and one on the other side. So I have the Cover FX blurring primer face evaluant. I don't know what that means, maybe it's in another language. And then I have the Becca velvet blurring primer perfecting base, so that's kind of what they look like next to each other and stuff. And I think I'm gonna put the Cover FX on this side and the Becca on this side, see what I think. I don't know, I'm not like a big blurring primer person because I don't think I have huge pores. Like if you look at my face, like my pores aren't really that big, but we're gonna see. This one's rather thick. It's not bad. I mean, I don't prefer this, but it's not bad. Maybe it will give my face a difference. If anything, it'll just smooth it out. I mean, I don't really like these kind of primers. I'm more of like a dewy type primer kind of girl, which I wish that's what these were, but you know, it'll just give me a smooth base, I guess. That's quite interesting. I don't know how I feel about this, but yeah, I like more of like a glow type primer, so we'll kind of see what this does for my skin. Okay, now for the Becca. This one has a pump, which is quite nice. Oh, this one's like orangey. I hope it didn't like go bad or anything. Is it supposed to look like that? That one's orange. I have no idea if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think it might have went bad now that I think of it. I guess we'll see. So I'm gonna kind of just leave those alone. Cover FX, Becca. Not feeling. I mean, this one kind of have glowy moreness on this side. I don't know, but I'm not feeling these primers. I need moisture in my skin. Ugh. Okay, whatever. Okay, I have no idea if I want to do my face first or my eyes first or what I want to do today. Guess to keep it safe, I'll do my eyes first just in case I do a crazy look, which I don't think I'm going to do, but we'll see. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go straight in with the Lunarbeauty Life's a Drag palette. I unboxed this on Instagram stories the other day, and I believe I put it in my unboxings little like tab thing on Instagram stories, like where you can save your stories. I think I put it on there. So this is what the outer packaging looks like, and everything just says Life's a Drag, Lunarbeauty, and stuff like that. This is the back, and then this is what the front of the palette looks like. It's very reflective. It just says Life's a Drag, and then it has this on it, which I think is really cool. Looks different than any other palette I have. And then it has like just everything on there, and then you open it up and this is what it looks like. Love how it's like a lot of neutrals, but it also has like your pops of color, like I guess 6 pops of color. By the way, this is what the palette looks like. And then you also get a brush, which I love getting brushes and palettes, like yeah. And I typically like to wash brushes before I use them, but this looks like a nice brush. This looks like you blend the crease or the outer corner, and this is like more of a, like, I guess you could use it as a flat top, but it almost reminds me of like almost like a pencil brush, which is cool. So I'm gonna start off by using my BH Cosmetics 120 brush, I believe this is. I'm gonna take Cake Face and use that as my base for my shadows that I'm gonna apply. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go in with a basic crease shade. I'm gonna use my Morphe M441, and I think I'm gonna start off with Sickening, which is that brown, and I'm just gonna use this to go into the crease and start off some sort of a base. I really like this shadow so far. It's very pigmented. It seems to be blending pretty well so far, so I like that. And I'm super excited about this palette because it is just very like gorgeous and stuff, and I like how much color is in it. it because I don't really have many colorful palettes in my collection, like really none to zero. So I really like that, and yes, this color is blending very well. It's good like transition shade. Okay, so now I'm going to take Hunty as like to deepen up like the outer crease and just add more of a transition. And I'll start on the outer corner and then drag it in. Don't know what I'm doing with my makeup, but we're just gonna see where it takes us. So outer corner, I'm really gonna diffuse it there. Actually, I want to kind of go into my other outer corner first. Okay, so now I'm gonna use this brush and I'm gonna take it Campy, which is that yellow shade. I'm just gonna play with that kind of in the crease a little bit. I feel like it might add like an interesting look. I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're working with it. I'm definitely like, this is my first time playing with this palette, so we'll kind of see. But I'm just gonna apply it to my crease, see what happens. If I hate it, we can always redo. So far, I kind of like it. It's definitely very pigmented, so you don't really need to apply much. I'm just gonna go low and then bring it high. I definitely think of my makeup, I'm kind of more reserved. I don't really go for like super crazy looks. So for me, this is like different, I guess. Then I'm gonna take my original brush and kind of just blend that. I don't know how I feel about the yellowness to it, but it's definitely an interesting, I guess, addition to that. I guess I'm gonna mix Campy with Sickening and Hunty and kind of try to blend, because I don't know how I feel about that like all together, so I kind of want to blend it and see where it takes us. I think I'm gonna go on with my base shade and kind of see. I'm gonna take Beat and Legendary just as my base shades. I kind of want to mix them together. That would add like just a better color. So I dipped into those both twice and let's just apply. Oh yes, that's so pigmented. I love this. Is kind of my Christmas present to myself, by the way. Like, it was on my Christmas list, but I didn't get it for Christmas. I mean, it really I put it on my Christmas list, but I asked for other things for Christmas because it was like on my list for so long. And then it went on sale New Year's Eve, like the morning of. Like, I literally ordered this at 3 a.m. I'm that psycho. Like, really, this has been out for a year. Like, I didn't have to worry about selling out, but I was that psycho. I was like, I'm gonna order this at 3 a.m. Yeah, that's me. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my Peach Cosmetics. I have no idea. This is like an angled brush from Peach Cosmetics. I have no idea. It was in like their eye set. Gonna take Snatched, which is like a cranberry color, which I feel like will look very good with this look and stuff. I just feel like it's very like summer stuff. I'm gonna be like going into that outer corner, outer crease, but I'm gonna drag it into the crease. So like the very outer part, but then dragging it in and taking it again. You really only need one dip. Like, this is one dip. Oh yes, you get tons and tons of pigment. You don't really need much. And I'm just going to kind of blend this out. Then I'm gonna mix these two shades, like Campy and that, and I want to see like what that does. I like this look so far. I'm just gonna mix Beat and Legendary and kind of just press that in. And I like that so far, but I think, I don't know, a lot of times looks look weird unless I go onto my face, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, sponge is wet, and I'm basically gonna be doing my typical routine for my face. So for foundation, I'm using one for my Project Pan and then just one usual one. So I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Pro Glow, which is my shade. And then I'm gonna use it with the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous, which I'm like basically up to here in it, if you can see that mark. And I mix these two to kind of get like my perfect, I guess, shade. So I apply some of the CoverGirl. I eventually want to get a lightener for this, but I just haven't quite yet. I'm just mixing it like on the sponge. And I'm just going to kind of just already distribute some of it just to get it going. And then I'll just like blend this in. I can always blend it into my neck, which is what I always do my foundation, to make sure that it matches. But yeah, this is what I do for my foundation. We're gonna try and not mess up my eyes. I think I might have already did, but that's okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into concealer. I think I'm gonna skip cream contour today. I just don't really feel like it. So I'm gonna use my Makeup Revolution concealer, and we have a tool to use today. So I'm super excited for that. So I'm just gonna put it under my eyes for now. So my mom gave this to me, and I thought it'd be a funny thing to try for a video. This is the Sephora The pointer set of 2 sponges. This is supposed to be a blending sponges that fit right over the finger for effortless control with applying liquid and cream formulations. Ideal for precise, flawless blending, highlighting, and contouring. Best used wet. So I'm gonna go wet this and we'll get into it. But it's like basically a finger sponge. That's interesting. Okay, so I'm back. I almost started talking like without the camera on. Oops, my bad. But okay, so before it didn't fit over my finger, but now like wet it does. So that's how I'd recommend using this. This is gonna be quite interesting. I have no idea how this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. It's like basically a finger sponge from Sephora. I have no idea like why my mom got these, if she bought these. I don't know. This is insane. So I guess it's supposed to let you like precisely apply concealer. Okay, this is not blending how I would normally blend. The hell, this doesn't work. The hell. Personally, I think that blended out not so good. I didn't like how it blended. I don't know, like I don't personally like. I find like it just doesn't blend that easily. Like I'm not liking it so far. Really not liking it. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my Sona Cash sponge. I just find this doesn't hold enough moisture, and I feel like it just doesn't give you the perfect dabbing motion you want. So yeah, personally, I just find this doesn't blend like as easy, and it's just not like, I don't know, it's precise, but I also find it's too big to go in your inner corner. I feel like I have to take it off my finger to get it to work, and I just found this was just like, it blended a lot easier and gave like a better look to my skin. So personally would not recommend that. I did not necessarily like that. So I'm gonna go onto my nose and just highlight. Oh, that's my lip. Great, Katie. And highlight how I would normally. Just real quick, like 2 seconds. Yeah, this sponge just works a lot better. This is probably more affordable too. And then I like to use my Laura Mercier transparent powder. I like to use my sponge to apply this because I find it just gives my face like what I want. And this kind of brightens up my eyes, which I like. So I will take this and go all under my eyes like so, and like that. Okay, and then for my face, that really sits down to a nice matte, but I like to, of course, apply other powder. So I will just take my sponge and go over my face with my powder, like a tiny bit of it, and I'm just gonna go like that on my cheeks and my forehead. Okay, so then I'm gonna take a bronzer. It's in my project pan. I'm gonna use the Becca bronze bondi, which looks like that. Taking my Real Techniques contour brush, which is my favorite personally, and I'm just going to do like a nice bronze with this. I just wanted to see like this year how long it would take me to use like a bronzer like this. A little experimentation. And you know, bronzers can like, you can use them for like everything. You can use them for contouring, bronzing. You can use them for like, when your crease is like a natural like color. Use them for like almost everything. I'm just gonna blend that quickly. Just gonna do my brows, which I just use my Essence Make Me Brow. I do have a makeup routine already up on my channel if you want to see like my typical winter makeup routine, but I'm just gonna apply these. So I brush them up and brush them out, and I need to get these brows done. I'm probably gonna get them done this weekend, but of course I will be filming a good amount, so don't expect perfect brows anytime soon. I mean, they don't look too bad, but like we definitely could get them done. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the palette and take Beat and Legendary again, and I did mess up this eye a little bit, so I want to try to fix it. I mean, it's not too bad. Reapplying to the inner corner, and then I'm gonna take this brush and just take whatever's left over on it and kind of just blend. And I'm gonna blend this again, and I'm gonna take New Pigment, take Snatched, and fix that up. It's almost giving me modern Renaissance vibes, which I like. Okay, so on the inner corner, I'm just gonna take Beat, which is that like champagne pink shade, and I'm gonna highlight with that. Okay, I really like this palette. I think it is awesome, and yes, I'm gonna go on to mascara, then I'll come back and do my blush, stuff like that. Okay, so just did my mascara, and I used the It Cosmetics Superhero mascara if you were curious. I'm gonna go into my Benefit blush palette, which I can finally like actually fold it because I kind of ripped it, which I'm happy I did because now I can like show you it without having. Well, it fell out. That's nice. That's real nice. But I'm just gonna hold it like this for now because I don't want any difficulties. I'm gonna take Hula and Dallas as more of a contour. I'm just gonna bronze up my skin, and this I'm just trying to use up this year, so we'll see how that goes. For my blush, I'm gonna use Rockateur, which I've been using so much recently, trying to hit somewhat of a decent pan on it, but we're honestly getting nowhere. And I'll mix a little bit of dandelion just to add a pinky flush. Just applying that to my cheeks like so. So really all I have left is highlight. I don't know what I want to use. I think I'm gonna go for Anastasia amerzy today, just because I don't know, it makes sense. Just take a little bit of this and apply to my cheekbones, down my nose a little bit, this cheekbone, and I'll apply setting spray in a second, and it'll give it like a wham bam look to my face. I just love highlight. I apply it almost anywhere to my face. I'm that psycho that applies it everywhere. So I'm gonna take my Urban Decay all-nighter, set my face. And that highlight already looks wham bam, but a little bit more will do us justice. Okay, so now for lips, I want to go for something that's like new to me. Okay, so I have a couple. I think I'm gonna go in with a lip liner. This is Sephora Nothing But Nude. Just use this as like a base. This is a lip liner. Line my lips with it. And I'm gonna fill it in. It actually looks pretty good, but I think the Urban Decay Amulet would look really good with this. I believe this is a long-lasting liquid lip. Pretty much matches that. Then take my Sephora Pure Nude Ultra Shine Gel Lip Gloss and apply that to the center of my lips. And I feel like that almost goes with kind of my look. Okay, so this is the makeup. I actually love how it turned out. I feel like I love everything from my eye look to my mascara, face. I'm actually loving this look. I really like the eyes, so yeah. This is my little first impressions. I do want to give you my opinions on everything that I did end up trying out. Okay, so the primers, I'm not like a huge poreless person, but I definitely like the Cover FX better than the Becca. The Becca, ugh, I don't know. I just did not like how it was very watery. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, but I really was not a fan of that. So I'll probably just go straight into the disappointing products. Just really wasn't a fan. I didn't even want to try it out again. I hated it just for it off. First off, I know I won't like it again, so that's probably going to be in my disappointing products and everything, which I'm going to try to save all the disappointing products I try this year till the end of the year. We'll see about that. And then the Cover FX, I didn't hate it. I don't love it. I'm not a huge poreless priming girl, so that's not like me. The local lipstick I like. It's not a color I wear every day, but it is nice. The lip liner was nice as well. The eyeshadow palette, I'm obsessed with this. I really like how it is like more, you know, dramatic, brighter colors. I like it's not a full color palette because that's not really something I gravitate towards on the everyday basis. I really like the look that I did end up creating with this. I like how we have our neutrals and colors, so I really like this palette and I definitely would recommend it. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, me kind of getting ready, sharing a look with you and everything. Just took my hair down because it looked a little insane. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up if you want me to get ready and try more products. Let me know what you want me to try down below. And yeah, please subscribe if you haven't already, because I post videos every single week. I usually post Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. It's my current schedule at least. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a video. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.